Why do you continue to fight the system that enslaves your own working people?
Well, I mean, I would say that is very opinionated based on ideological, bringing up. So I would say it's just different opinions. I don't see any slaving parts. Okay.
Okay, and Genie.
Yeah.
Do you truly believe that your leaders care for your life, or are you just another pawn for their profit?
Well, the leaders did mention a lot to do with porn, but I couldn't figure out which type they were on about. It was specifically one of the roles they were saying to me about the thing. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't think they care for my life, mainly because they only feed me sawdust.
True. That'll go good for propaganda. I mean the news.
The next one down the line, sitting on the boxes.
I'll be watching.
Next question. When your corporations reap billions while your children starve, what exactly are you defending?
The Second Amendment or something.
Yeah, what he said.
Not gonna take my guns, man.
They're not gonna take my guns. They can have my kids, but they're not gonna take my guns.
Truth nuke.
They can take my kids, but they can't take my guns.
That's the most American answer.
I can always make more kids. You can't make another gun.
Only cares about materialistic things.
Fella by the window. How does it feel knowing that your sacrifice serves only Wall Street bankers and weapon merchants?
I feel quite happy, A little bit of democracy here and there.
He's been brainwashed.
He has been brainwashed. All right. And the final person. Do you not see that you're fighting against liberation, not for freedom?
I think watching a helicopter turn into a fireball and slam it to the ground at many hundreds of miles an hour would be a very satisfying sight.
I agree.
Fair enough.
I agree. Here.
Who's burping?
Alright, that's all the questions.
Alright, thank you.
So, will you link us in the...
Has your government told you how many civilians you've displaced for the sale of their global domination?
That is a strange question. No, they haven't actually. Pretty much in the dark.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Alright,
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Ronan.
Ronan, I got a question real quick for you. What does freedom mean to you? Endless debt, medical bankruptcy, violence in your own cities?
Freedom means the will to be able to do as you please, but under certain laws as well, respecting other human beings, so you're not putting their lives in jeopardy. You know what I mean? Putting their way of life in jeopardy, and yeah.
He has been trained very well.
Charles.
Yo.
How many of your comrades have fallen already for lies sold to you as patriotism?
I mean, it depends. It depends on whether or not you view parts of patriotism as a lie. I mean, you've got multitudes of people from across the world who could be regarded as comrades. From either your own country or like fellow countries. I mean, there's always going to be questioning about the exact number of who fell in the value of patriotism and who fell for multitudes of other means. It's always worthwhile to look at it with an open mind.
These two have been trained very well.
All right, Ronan, one more question. Do you see any honor in murdering those who simply wish independence from Western dominance?
In certain ways, no, unless those ideologies that they follow and they live by are putting the Western way of life into a position of being threatened. You know what I mean? I feel that everyone should be able to live their life as they want, as long as it respects other people's way of lives as well.
Okay, thank you both very much.
They've been trained extremely well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, top,
Appreciate
top stuff there,
you
lads.
being cooperative with the interviews. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. No problem, man. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, you
Bye,
guys have
guys.
fun, yeah?
Yeah, have fun, man.
Fantastic.
Wow, that was probably one of the best interviews we've gotten in a while.
Highly trained.
Highly trained.
They must be special forces.
Nah, Fitzy's probably your name and the agent of capitalist aggression that you serve under.
Triple One Snipper and Super Earth.
Super Earth, okay.
Alright.
Black Reaper and me. We fighting for the United States of Babylon.
States of Babylon. Alright. Firstly, why did you take up arms against the peaceful workers of the Soviet Union?
Democracy. Freedom.
And because we're America, we take what we want, when we want, against who we want.
Take what we... Alright, perfect. Are you aware that your government sacrifices you for corporate greed and private profit?
Yes.
I am fully aware. I'm just a soldier here to follow orders.
Yeah, join the interview over there, behind you.
Following.
My personal beliefs are irrelevant to the mission and to the cause.
Alright, next, what lies were you told by your corrupt leaders to justify your aggression?
None.
That Russia makes good vodka, but it's really not.
Whoa.
What did you say?
I think I'm about to cross the line, Tripper.
Excuse me?
Alright, hold on. Final question. Now that you've been spared by the mercy of the Soviet forces, will you denounce the capitalist imperialism?
He said they'll come again and what now?
Capitalism, I shit on capitalism.
Will you denounce America? Will you denounce America?
I just pulled this out just in case I'm feeling something skeptical here, Tripper.
If you play this game, first person to move is...
Oh no, they put him down.
He was being aggressive. He was being aggressive. I saw that. The American was being aggressive. The American was being aggressive. Make sure you got that on film.
He was the one that said vodka was dirty.
You have to remember, soldiers, we are only mere cogs in the great machinery of war.
Finish your interview now.
Will you denounce all of the Americans?
I can't do that, I'm afraid. What about the Chinese? Can I denounce them?
This man think he funny.
All right.
I'm thinking quick on my toes.
I'm seeing aggression from this American.
I make sure he did.